All right, so in the Sam George Echo Parliament, Echo could Gina Afenyo Markin council. It's also say Afenyo Markin a use offensive words be. And it is Afenyo Markin I apologize to the majority side and the parliamentary proceedings or Montwaso.
For the minority leader is offensive and must be withdrawn because it is unparliamentary. He must apologize and withdraw.
Well, so and same way as Sam George Edituja is also say Afenyo Markin a use offensive words on the NDC MPs.
It is very clear to me. It's very clear to me that you are not ready to listen to dissenting views, and particularly those who come here to heckle. They come in during voting time. Those who really want to debate, they stay. We have few of you who stay in for debate. When it gets to voting, you are whipped in, and all you come is to make noise and distract and to be heckling.
Well, so and same way now Afenyo Markin go kan ya Sam George a report no denema the Speaker of Parliament say Oma Afenyo Markin apologize. And yana Afenyo Markin kan say NDC MPs ni bi wo ho ma Parliament. This a drew time a ye vote and omoba Parliament. Omoba Parliament and so no ma kwa share chiri ho no mo ye didi. And inti sa word no they are making noise no. And as Sam George say as an MP any so you sa word and say obi ye didi no just say because obi ye didi they are making noise. It looks like you are disrespecting them and it's an offensive word and it is Speaker of Parliament Emma Afenyo Markin I apologize for using that word no and an Speaker of Parliament e Gina Afenyo Markin also say one apologize the any proceedings no yen to aso before say be kona kokko video no me person ti ase say and then ankasa na die ntia na Afenyo Markin ni abra na okasa no because of tax bia NDC aban edeba NDC aban a say atoforsen and a finance minister no ne budget no ready here no we introduce new tax as our tax no ye dey kwa tax large scale mining companies no atoforsen say we levy free ho enti na we say onya replacement ni bi no any sa tax ya o dey by atoforsen say sa tax no e be tax before say those mining companies no e be deduct omo expenses no na we dey can tax na dada esan so say one test tax na and sha mining companies no omo be declare profit kete and nti onya tax na ntekese and nti obi dey can ate and some more deduct omo expenses ni nyina na say mining companies ni e make sika emu eduru and nti e wo say otwe sa sika di bi na ode bebo Ghana fo no.
The Speaker, you don't tax sectors that are not doing well. I cannot decide to add additional taxes on agriculture. And Mr. Speaker, and I cannot, for example, decide to tax the cocoa that is not doing well. Or decide to tax the ordinary Ghanaian whose living standard has deteriorated over the years, including the tax on sanitary pads. That is not what I'm seeking to do. Mr. Speaker, when the cost of living has deteriorated over the years, my tax policy should not be targeting those ordinary Ghanaians that are not doing well. Mr. Speaker, the gold sector is doing exceedingly well. It's doing exceedingly well. So it's only rational. It's only rational and prudent for a Minister of Finance to identify the sector that is throwing out abnormal profit and tax them accordingly. Mr. Speaker, the fact remains that we are all politicians. Mr. Speaker, we are all politicians. We have our political parties and our lineages. Mr. Speaker, but there comes a time that you decide to support your country. Mr. Speaker, the time is now. When mining companies are making abnormal profit, you are saying that we shouldn't tax them, but we should rather tax the ordinary? Is that what you are suggesting? Mr. Speaker, that you are opposing this progressive tax. Mr. Speaker, this tax is progressive. E-levy is regressive. Mr. Speaker, betting tax is regressive. we are introducing a progressive tax. That is what we are doing. Mr. Speaker, aside that, all what we are saying is that we are social democrats. We believe in protecting the poor. We believe that if the rich or companies are making good profit, tax them and redistribute it. Mr. Speaker, the tax that is coming in, the tax as we are going to benefit from, we are going to use that to increase the school feeding program. We are using that to increase the allocation going to the LEAP. Mr. Speaker, we are using those taxes to buy sanitary towels for schoolgirls. That is called redistribution. That is what we are doing.
And in this tax we are at the force and see or day by Ena Afenyo Markin any the minority side the CDB. NDC Abram we campaign. Moma yet as say, more the credit tax at your mumpe. Just say, levy any account mumpe, and intina we were thinking some about Mumfa tax at your crime a high adri. I didn't know we introducing new taxes. And inti the minority side they were opposing this tax. Na abra na Afenyo Markin gusua or kasa na o debate no. Ena na NDC MPs no mo wachi ho no. Ebi ADD. Neno enema oka say NDC MPs we mo no mo sorry amon parliament. Da mo aba no so no. Mo nka mo no ntum na mo yedidi. Eno na ma Sam George ebufu ya che so sorry e ka che speaker of parliament say oma Afenyo Markin apologize no. Me pese yeko na yekwohwe video no se ne be ya ubehu de yeko so our parliament and the pointer Afenyo Markin finally or apologize say. But then before say because video no, make sure download the LEM file. It's answer LEM file says so US now download your app na. Or send $100 or bet you $20 free for your first transaction. UK now download the LEM file app or now send the £50 or bet you £10 free on your first transaction. Or Canada now download the LEM file app or now send the $100 Canadian LEM5 so about $20 Canadian free. And now Europe so now download the LEM5 app and now send the €50. LEM5 so about €15 free. Me here so download the LEM5 app now. Odi me promo code TREATS ebe sign up. LEM5 it says CKB after you make your first transaction. LEM5 has the best exchange rate on the market.
This thing started some few weeks back. I decided to ignore, but today and this very time, this evening, I want to respond. Mr. Majority Leader, most respectfully, I shall continue to accord you every respect. Please allow debate to flow. It is very clear to me. It's very clear to me that you are not ready to listen to dissenting views, and particularly those who come here to heckle. They come in during voting time. Those who really want to debate, they stay. We have few of you who stay in for debate. When it gets to voting, you are whipped in, and all you come is to make noise and distract and to be heckling. Mr. Speaker, the point here is the finance minister should stand down this bill. There should be further consultation on this matter. The industry players have issued a statement.
I recognize the minister responsible for communication.
The industry players
Yes, Minister for
have
Communication.
expressed some concerns.
Honorable Minority Leader, I recognize the Minister for Communication.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, we are all colleagues in the House. For the minority leader to say that some of us don't come to the chamber and we are only whipped in to come and make noise when it's time to vote is offensive and must be withdrawn because it is unparliamentary. He must apologize and withdraw.
Yes, Minority Whip.
Speaker, you had earlier recognized the Minister for Communication to speak. Speaker, may I refer you to Order 115? Order 115. The Minister for Communication is in direct breach of Order 115, and therefore I invite you to rule him out of order. Yes, and his comments should be expunged from the records. Check. Open your records. Open your orders. Go and sit on your seat.
Mr. Speaker, I am in my seat, and Mr. Speaker, I want to state for the records that in this House, it is unparliamentary, it is unbecoming, and it is unacceptable. Mr. Speaker, if it was any of the first-timers at the back who failed to attend orientation, who are going to behave that way, we will forgive them. But not when it is the Osahini who is the minority leader. He must set a good example. He must withdraw and apologize to this side of the House. And so, Mr. Speaker, he must withdraw.
Honorable Kizilinyako, please resume your seat. Honorable Nitu.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. I think the minority leader, Mr. Speaker, the minority leader was still on his feet when my good friend, the communication minister, got up to interrupt him. I know that. But Mr. Speaker, the reason I rose up is because you ever ruled here that when the leaders are on their feet, it is only the two leaders who can rise up on a point of order against them. I want your guidance on it. Whether we are still sticking by the same rules or the rules have changed. Because Sam George is not sitting here. He is now a minister. And I've also seen a new person sitting at the front bench, and he's been shouting. He keeps shouting and banging the table. Mr. Speaker, he would either he goes to sit at his place or he behaves as a leader. I should not be banging the table, but Mr. Speaker, I really need your guidance on the first point I raised. I thank you very much.
Honorable members, let's get it clear. When you are on your feet speaking, we listen with a rapt attention. Honorable members, when you are debating and you are out of order, sometimes we know. It is at that point that if a member is on his feet, we are inclined to listen to that member. Honorable members, when there is no issue or point of order and you are on your feet, the speaker may ignore you. Honorable members, let's be guided by the rules. For you to say that some members do not come to the chamber, they only come to make noise. Let's consider this statement as to whether it is offensive or it is not offensive. Honorable members, though the leaders have a right to debate without interruption, does not necessarily mean that when a clear case is made, I will not listen to the member. Honorable members, if the use of the word, some members do not come to the chamber, they only come to the chamber to make noise, according to our rules, is offensive, then I will call on the minority leader to do the needful and let's make progress.
Mr. Speaker, before I proceed with my submissions, let me, in accordance with your directive, restate my point that members must be patient to listen and listen in silence. I keep reminding the majority backbench that if they disrespect our front bench, they shouldn't expect the leader of the House to be respected. Because, Mr. Speaker, when the leader is on his feet, we try to listen. Even this afternoon, the leader went below the belt, but I restrained myself. Mr. Speaker, please. Mr. Speaker, I believe that it is unacceptable to be yelling, recklessly heckling when a leader is on his feet making an argument. And Mr. Speaker, you did indicate that on such occasions where there will be even the need to interrupt, it should take the leader to interrupt me. But not when backbenchers will be shouting and all that. But, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable members, order. Honorable members, order.
when they start heckling, they start hiding their faces. Be bold and let me identify you. When we meet at the coffee area, you and I. Show your faces. Let me see. Mr. Speaker, that is on a lighter note. It's all right. Mr. Speaker, all we are saying is that this government must act in good faith.
Honorable
Be quiet.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minority
this
Leader.
government must act in good
Honorable
faith.
Minority Leader, I urge upon you to do the honorable thing and let's make progress. So please, Honorable Minority Leader, please.
Speaker, so my colleagues at the backbench, respectfully, let's have some tolerance to listen to one another. I promise you that to the extent that you will be quiet and listen, you won't be hearing phrases like you are making noise. You won't hear that. So you be quiet. Don't make the room noisy. Don't make the chamber noisy. Just be quiet. Mr. Speaker, I would want to encourage the government, by way of conclusion, that the government should act in good faith.
Honorable Minority Leader, I humbly call upon you to do the honorable thing.
If I'm concluding, I will say it. I will do it in conclusion. Please, leave that to me. Mr. Speaker, the government must act in good faith by standing down this bill for further consultation. That said, I would want to take away the aspect of my submission that my colleagues who were heckling were making noise. And that I would also urge them not to be doing that again. Mr. Speaker, thank you so much.
Honorable members, a point of order was raised when a minority leader was speaking. Honorable members, the words that some members do not come to the chamber, they only come to make noise, is ordered to be expunged out of the record as offensive and against our own standing order 1232.